year's Miramonte Public Speaking has had amazing results, with over 25 kids competing in the state tournament.
We've had the opportunity to get some exclusive interviews with the Miramonte Public Speaking team.
Head coach Kristen Plant, current coach Sandy McGuire, President Kate Marie Engberg, and state top performer and headed to nationals Erin Anderson are all here and are all fabulous speakers. Take a look. Hi, I'm Sara Duplancic, and I'm in the Miramonte Public Speaking classroom with Kristen Plant, head coach of a team that is ranked in the top 2% of the nation. The team's competitive success this year has been outstanding, and we're here from the journalism class to make the news public. So, join me, Galindez and Helena Duarte, as we uncover what it is that makes this team so strong. Okay, so the Miramonte Public Speaking team is ranked first in the Congress Division of the Golden Gate Speech Association. So what sort of preparation did it take for the team to reach this position?
Well, the Golden Gate Speech Association is our local league that we compete in against all of the best teams in the San Francisco Bay Area, which are really some of the best teams in the country and the nation. And Student Congress is a form of debate that we do that's modeled after our real United States Congress. So the students research interesting issues, write legislation about laws that they think the real Congress should pass, such as anything from legalizing marijuana to improving relations with Pakistan to revoking No Child Left Behind. They write legislation, they research it, and then they prepare to debate either on the affirmative, yes, we should pass this into law, or on the negative, no, this would be a terrible law, just like our real senators and Congress people do. Our team has had a famous Student Congress program for years now, and a lot of that is thanks to the famous coach who came before me, Sandy McGuire, who saw the potential in Student Congress right away. We are so good at it because our whole team does it. So if you're a Miramonte High School public speaker, as you know, Sarah, you participate both in Student Congress and individual events. Everybody researches together, and what's neat about our program in general, and it certainly helps in Congress, is that the older students mentor and are role models for the younger students. So when you're just starting off, you watch the older students give their speeches first. They kind of show you how it's done. You can even steal some of their ideas. You practice in class, then you head off to competition, and by the time you get to competition, it seems easy because you've seen so many other good people in class. So that's a little bit about why we're so good at it.
Yes. Okay, and 2 weeks ago, the team was in Bakersfield, California, competing in the state tournament. How was the competitive success?
We did really well. I was extremely pleased. The California High School Speech Association State Championships, it's a big deal just to make it there because we have some of the best teams in the country right here in our league. So we have to beat Monte Vista High School that's ranked in the top 25 in the country. Our kids have to beat kids from James Logan High School that's ranked 3rd in the whole country in order to get to state. And then once we got there, last year we got, I think, 22 kids to the state tournament. This year, 28 kids. Last year, we had about 6 kids competing in the semifinal and final rounds. This year, 13 kids. So in terms of our illustrious 30-year history of our program, I can't say it was the top we've ever done, but certainly since I've taken over as head coach, it was a big improvement from last year, and it makes me very optimistic about the future.
That's wonderful. And what is it, do you think, that Miramonte Public Speaking has compared to other schools in the league, the state, and even the nation?
Well, I think a key component of our success is the fact that we have a rigorous academic classroom program. But in order for us to be as good as we are, we have a huge team. We have over 130 students this year, 5 classes. Hopefully we'll continue to grow. We have tons of kids signing up who want to be a part of this. And to really get to the level that we're at, you need a dedicated, experienced, expert teacher, like Mrs. McGuire always was, and I was lucky enough to be her student and trained up and trained English teacher and follow in her shoes, hopefully. And that way I can monitor students day in, day out. So it's not just about wanting to do it. There's a grade attached. It's something that you get to practice for 50 minutes a day, and you're learning a lot because you're practicing in class. So that's a crucial component of it. The other thing that makes us special, of course, are the people involved, the people in the community. We have some of the best and the brightest students here at Miramonte High School. There's no question about it. And I think because students know that public speaking is a rigorous, challenging class, let's face it, not the easiest elective class that we offer here at Miramonte. And so the students who come to public speaking are students who are willing to work hard, take that risk of being in front of people, challenge themselves, and they're supported by parents and a community that really puts a high value on education. And I'm telling you, coming to work every day and being a part of this public speaking program, it's like a dream because it's so inspirational to work with young people who are so enthusiastic about putting themselves out there and so dedicated to becoming better.
What can you tell us about the national tournament coming up in June?
So the national tournament is held each year for usually the week after our school year gets out. It's often in the South or Midwest. This year it's in Kansas City, Missouri. And this year we're taking 7 students. We usually qualify between 5 and 10 students to go to it. So we're very pleased with the results. I will be out on maternity leave, and so Mrs. McGuire has been kind enough to say that she will take the team. And we have students competing. We have 2 freshmen who made the national tournament, which is a big deal. Nick Olivier and Jason Lambert. They're competing in public forum debate. We have 2 extemporaneous speakers. Those are speakers who focus more on public policy type events and speaking off the top of their heads a little bit more. Connor Bean and Emily Tribble. We've got Erin Anderson, who is competing in dramatic interpretation. She's the actress of the group. And finally, unless I'm forgetting anyone, we have our 2 star seniors who are, real championship congressmen, Brendan Bashan Sullivan and Anirudh Sapru. So we have a strong crew going there. They'll compete for a whole week, and hopefully, I know that they'll make Miramonte proud.
Thank you very much. This was Kristen Plant, and I'm Sara Duplancic.
You know, it's true that a team is only as good as its leader, and this team is fabulous. The best of luck to Mrs. Plant as she heads out on maternity leave.
And next up, Sarah will be interviewing Erin Anderson, a 30-year and very successful speaker.
Hi, Marie and Helena. Joining me now is Erin Anderson, one of the public speaking team's top performer. She competes in an event called DI, or Dramatic Interpretation. Can you tell us what that is, Erin?
Yes, DI is basically an event where you take either a play or a book or a movie script and you cut it down and perform it as a one-man show type of dramatic piece.
And can you describe your competitive success this year?
Well, this year I made it all the way to state, and also I'm going to nationals as soon as school gets out, so I'm really excited for that. I've been doing pretty well in the tournaments, so it's been fun.
And lastly, can you tell me what the most fun part is about being on the public speaking team?
It's really fun being on the public speaking team. You get an opportunity to meet a lot of people from different grades that you wouldn't normally get to know, and you also get lots of trophies, so that's fun too.
Okay, thank you very much, Erin Anderson. I'm Sara Duplancic.
Well, let's wish Erin luck at the national tournament coming up in June.
And next up, Sarah will be speaking with Kate Marie Engbert, co-president of the Miramonte Public Speaking Team.
So I just wanted to say that I got a 2390 out of 2400 the first time I took the SAT, so needless to say I have to take it again, but if you ever need any help or tutoring, candlelight dinner,
Okay, well, I think that's the bell, but it was great talking to you guys.